Alright. Oh, guess what? Back out in the garage. I'm going to focus. What is wrong with you? Is that focused? There we go. I'm going to shut that thing off because it's noisy. Alright, back out in the garage. Interesting project. 08 Suzuki XL7. I think that's what it is. I know it's a Suzuki XL7 because it says so right there. I think it's an 08. It has got 3.6 liter GM V6. Whew. That got warm sitting in front of here. Variable valve timing. 3 different timing chains. Horrible tensioner system. Horrible chains. The chains stretch and gets out of time. If you turn the crankshaft backwards, it puts tension on the tensioner the wrong way and it jumps teeth. And anyway, one side or the other, you got, it wasn't running good because of valve timing, and I don't know, there's like 6 sensors, crap load of sensors and stuff. Anyway, we got it apart we had it across the street in my son's place of employment. However, we had to pull it out of there because his place of employment is a National Guard Armory, and we're borrowing the motor pool with permission. But they're getting most of their equipment back. So, because it's been in their stuff's been in the shop down in the big city. But they're getting it all back, so we had to get this out. So we brought it to the garage. Last time we worked on it, there's paint marks on the chains that line up with marks on the pulleys. Knowing that we had the bottom one out of time because I heard it jumping teeth. We rolled it around until we got these 2 marks lined up where they're supposed to be. And when I looked at the marks down there, they didn't line up, which I expected, and they were off in the direction I expected, about the amount I expected. So the plan is we're gonna, there's a tensioner right down in there. We're gonna loosen it. We're gonna take the tension off that bottom chain enough that we can turn that bottom sprocket the right direction and line it up with the timing mark down there. It's even got, there's 2 sets of timing marks, which is even better. So we'll get that back in time with the timing marks. Make sure this, I don't know what happened there, but my camera stopped. Anyhow, we'll keep these in time. We'll turn that and get that in time, and then we'll put the tension back on the bottom chain, and then we'll roll around and get the timing mark for these paint marks lined up down there and see how we line up here. And then once we get that done, I think once this is in the right spot, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go back. There's some guys that know what they're doing that done these. At some point we have to take this chain off, then that chain, put that one back on, put that one back on, and put that one back on. But I think once this is in the right spot, and we get this in the right spot, as long as we don't move anything. Oh, but how do we get those timing marks lined up? I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch some more videos. Anyway, that's the project. But how did we get it in here? Oh, with a winchy winch, that's how. So, a lot of crap in the way, but I got a chain. So I've got my winches mounted to a receiver bracket, so I can, anyway, chain there to a big hook to another chain, and we had a heavy pipe on the outside, and the door was open, a heavy pipe. Anyway, rolled her right in. So, oh, big project, big project, and not a lot of room to work. But I was told we can't do this with it in the vehicle. I was told we couldn't get the front cover off. She gone. We had to take the motor mount out. That was a trick. But yeah, there we are. Of course, the old 302 is still sitting over there, abused, neglected. Oh well, I'll get to her anyway. I'll be back. I stopped too soon. I was going to add for tonight, because we're not doing anything on the car. I want to get winchy winch all packed up and get my fuel cans for Mr. Noisy. Get this area straightened out so we got, you know, a little room to at least walk through here. Getting a cold beer is kind of treacherous because you gotta kind of make your way through the path. And I may spend some time trying to clean up this mess. I hate to get rid of all my parts trays, but I don't think I need quite that many. Got plenty of empty boxes to break down. Also got the GLP radiator. I got the tanks back from my good buddy Chad. The bottom tank didn't clean up as nice as we had wanted, so I'm gonna plug all the holes, plug the drain port in the lower radiator hose, put a pipe cap on it. I think I was trying to set it up and just fill that thing with evapor rust and see what happens. Top tank's not bad. I'm probably going to do this, see if I can figure out some way to do the same with it. It's going to be a little hard because it's non-pressurized cap. It'll be a little hard to seal it, but I don't know. I got some rubber gasket maker stuff, a couple pieces of plywood, and some kind of a cap. We might be able to make something to, or maybe we just not get all of it at once. I don't know. But I want to get those de-rusted. But so tonight's, the rest of the night's project, get the chain put away, get winchy winch put away, get this area here a little better organized. That's the plan. Get that empty tote. That might go back in the house. That just might go back in the house. If that goes in the house, that gives me a little more room here. Also gets me back to that white wire cage thing is full of drawings and paperwork and stuff for the airplane project. So I'm going to work on rearranging this. I got a little bit of rearranging to do over here. Chop saw, belt sander, router table. I think I'm just going to throw all that stuff in the cab of my truck for now, until I can get them to my storage garage. So we got space to put parts and tools and stuff here, parts and tools here, parts and tools there, and parts and tools there. We did have to put the battery charger on my whole battery on the winch to finish dragging the old turd in, because she didn't want to roll up over the hump on her own. I mean, have to be quite so far back. Anyway, well, I think that's definitely going to end it for tonight, unless I decide to come back out after I'm done and show you my progress. I don't know. But yeah, cleaning up, rearranging, doing some stuff. At some point, I've considered even taking the gas tank for generator over there and evapor rusting the inside of that and see if we can get it cleaned out. I just don't know about getting all the sediment out. I don't know how that works. But if I can get that cleaned out, then I don't have to put the tractor tank on the generator. I kind of like the idea of the tractor tank because it's bigger, I think. We're going to pretend it's bigger, but it makes the generator taller. If I put that tank on there, it's actually below the frame, and I can put a board across, and it kind of makes a shelf, so when it's in storage, it actually creates storage. I don't know. Lots to do. Sitting there running the camera, ain't getting it done. Anyway, I'll be back.